Hello, welcome back to the garage. I'm afraid this is not really the progress report I was hoping for it to be, but there has been a development. You may have spotted it in the last video, but I didn't really bring it up, so I thought I'd just do a quick spot on it now. I have got a new car cover. Look at that. Now, I've been through a couple of car covers, the Stormforce ones. They're a lovely cover, they fit beautifully, they're well made, but they just don't last. Especially not when it's an all-weather cover in a place like this where you're out, so it's in the sun, the car's left for a fair bit, it doesn't do the paintwork any favours, and it just falls apart. I mean, they've just been tearing themselves with just a bit of wind and a bit of sunshine. They're just not lasting very well. So I took a chance on this one. Now it's from Halford. It's one of these premium breathable waterproof cover. Now I went for the extra small, it's Fiat 500 Citroen C1. So as far as a Mini goes, it's colossal. I mean, it's really loose and baggy, but 3 straps underneath the car. It's a fair bit of wind and rain last night, and it's not blown away. The wind getting under helps to keep it dry inside, and on the inside, if I can get it, can't quite get to the strap. On the inside is this lovely fleecy fabric, and it does appear to be impervious to water, and yet water can get out and through. But I say it was 50 quid as opposed to whatever the Stormforce one was. I can't remember now. I've got to say it's a big bit better in quality by feel. Doesn't fit the car quite as precisely, but yeah, I would recommend, if you're going to go and buy a car cover for 50 quid, that is well worth having. Now I'm going to lift it off quickly just so you can have a quick look at what I got up to this week. So I've just lifted the cover off the front of the car, as you can see. Bone dry underneath, and there is a better view of the fleecy fabric underneath. But yeah, the car's bone dry, no water's got in. So yeah, very impressed with the cover. And as for the front end, I have finally welded it all in. I kind of need to get out here at some point and get some some kind of primer on these weld spots so they don't corrode. But I'll be honest, this is the first chance I've had since Wednesday. If I just put my temporary bonnet stand up. There we are. So yeah, bonnet is up, and there you go. I've had a couple of people ask, so what's your plans with this? What are you going to do? How are you going to attach the front? How are you going to do this? And so I thought I'd just quickly answer those. So I'm planning on the wings here. You can see where the old Zeus fasteners were bolted on. There's a plate that went this way, and the Zeus fastener went in here. So my plan is to have a similar arrangement. I want to put a plate across the whole side here and have maybe one sort of like Allen bolt here, another one there, just to sort of fix the wing. I have another one in this corner, and I'll do the same on the other side. And these are normal bonnet pins, and they're just going through a solid aluminium engine mount, subframe mount at the moment. And my plan is to drill that hole out so that I can basically undo the 3 Allen bolts and just pull the front off, so that if I need to get to the engine bay, I can. The other question I've had is about the inner wings. So I wanted to have removable inner wings. I was going to weld some tabs on here so that I can just quickly, a couple of bolts, take an inner wing plate out for either access into the wheel or access from the wheel arch into the engine, because it may well be a lot easier that way. But I want to have inner wings because the thing with a flip front is you try and take it out in the wet, run through a puddle, and your engine bay gets completely trashed. And I've worked quite hard on that. I want it to stay looking good when it's done. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do with it. I am going to try and make my own ones. It might be a different shape to standard Clubman. A standard Clubman would start here, and it sort of starts fairly flat, and then it twists its way over to here. And that's quite a complex shape, so I might have to get one piece in there, make another piece for there, make another piece down, weld them together. It might be easier to do it out of alley. I don't know. There's a few options open at the moment, but I might try, I might not. I might leave that for another day, but I'd like to get something in place. I have got to, regardless, put some kind of plate underneath here so that I can bolt the wings on. So when I do the wing plates, I'll do the top plate as well, and then maybe I can bolt the inner wing to the same place. So take that bolt out. It's one of those, just lift the bits out of the way. But yeah, that's the plan. I also wanted to say thank you for watching my videos, and thank you for hitting the subscribe button. The numbers have been jumping up recently, so I must be doing something right. You clearly are enjoying watching this thing come together, or watching my escapades of trying not to cock it up. So yeah, thank you for all watching. I will try and get a bit more done in the week, and I'll get a new video out as soon as I possibly can.